Hi guys, Jonah here. We're back with another Vocation beer from the special box. Vocations, naughty and nice. You can be naughty and nice. Hey. So we are on to day number 3. I still haven't worked out the best way of opening this. I guess the same way as I did it before. It's all a bit kind of hit and miss. I don't know exactly what this is. I mean, it's vocation propaganda, but yeah, not sure what that's for. Right, we are on to this one today. And this one looks a bit like a Twix to me. So that means it's caramel and cookie chocolate stout. Or like a Twix. And they do that or something that they used to back in the day. And this one is an 8%er, so it goes up, by 1% in alcohol every day, which is kind of cool. But I don't know. I'm back at work in a couple of days, so don't know how that's going to work. But hey, we're going to see how it works. So, Naughty and Nice, our signature chocolate stout, wrapped up in the flavours of everyone's most. Does this say the same thing each time? I think it might do. And it's a nice chocolate connection. So this one's caramel, chocolate and biscuit, cookie crunch and smooth caramel flavours, draped in silky milk chocolate. Stick 2 fingers up to thirst. There we go. I knew it was. Chop, chop, like that Twix bar. And yet again, really cool, nice kind of label. Oh, I should probably check. I didn't do this last time. I should probably check. So what have we got? We've got barley, we've got oats, got lactose. That is about it as far as I can work out. Yeah, if it had wheats, it would have said, wouldn't it? So let's give it a quick pressure test, like I do with all these beers. A little bit of a hit, but not too much. And nice, it hasn't exploded, which is always good. And yet again, I'm using this fantastic etched kind of glass, which I think is really cool. Has it got actually? Is it etched? No, it's not a nucleated one, but it looks cool. What I'm trying to say. You can kind of, you're very careful. Oh, this one's got a little bit more head, so I don't think I'm going to be able to fit the whole can in, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. And these glasses, I have to say, I do like these. They're a bit odd, because they're kind of the wrong way round, the big bits at the bottom. But look at that, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. And on this side, there we go, is the V logo. And over here, it's telling me that, I think, if I'm right, this is 1/3 of a, oh no, 2/3 of a pint, maybe? Can't quite read what it says, and it's not focusing. Come on, dude. That must be 1/3, 1/2, 2/3, I'm thinking. Anyway, look at that head, lovely. Yeah, there you go, 2/3. Really, really nice, fine bubbles, but they are carbonation bubbles. The head is off-white. We're looking more than 1 finger, not quite 2, just under 2 fingers head, but I didn't manage to get the whole thing in. So let's try, can't pour it totally over like that. Maybe if I scoot down a little bit, I can get it all in shot. Something along those lines. Oh my God. Sometimes you must think I'm completely mental and stupid with these weird pictures that I do for the front of my videos. Anyway, it's now the new year. So we are now into 2023. I will be doing my beer of the year video. And the one I had yesterday, I think, is definitely in the running. So we will see what we get off this bad boy today. So I'm definitely getting a sweet kind of caramelly thing off the nose. Not getting so much biscuit. And there is a biscuit malt that we could use to get a sort of biscuity type doughy cookie flavour, that kind of thing. And this cold is still with me. Jesus Christ, this is a whole month now, or getting up towards a month. What is this lurgy that I've got? It's not COVID, I know it isn't. So I've done the test, but what the hell is it? It's horrible, especially for a content creator who's trying to talk. Yeah, it's difficult. Anyway, cheers and biz, guys. We'll see what we get from this. Oh, by the way, if you do like this beer review, think about clicking subscribe. Definitely click like down below. And if you're liking these naughty and nice special edition videos, why don't you leave me a comment down below and let me know, let me know what you think. Cheers, guys. Ooh, okay. Definitely moving around. So, don't think this one is as good as yesterday's one. The reason being, the bitterness was back at the beginning. It was getting real bitterness, and then it went really sweet. Obviously, caramel is quite sweet, but maybe overly sweet. And then it went back into the kind of bitter. It's definitely bitter like chocolate, but I didn't get that taste yesterday, which is weird. But I am getting it today. So I think perhaps when they've got the beer with that kind of bitterness, maybe they're upping the lactose, upping the sweetness. So what you get is a hit of bitterness followed by, in my opinion, a bit too much sweetness. The caramel is quite nice though. I'm liking the caramel, but it's just a bit overly sweet. And then really late in the finish, that's where we get the really nice milk chocolate, which I think is really good. And I think that's from the kind of the oats acting with some of the other malts to give it that oat kind of creaminess. So it's that chocolate is there, but it's a milk chocolate, so it's a creamy chocolate. But there's definitely, how should we say, it's not very well balanced. It's not mixed together. You get one thing followed by another thing followed by another thing, but they're not kind of mixed together nicely. And weirdly, I'm not really getting that biscuit taste, which is bizarre. Maybe it's there, but very, very light, incredibly light, perhaps. Oh, I've only just noticed. Look, I've got some lacing on the glass. Good sign, and I'm sure that's down to the oats. Let's go back in for some more. Yeah, bitter up front. Maybe slightly less sickly sweet. No, but it is there. Then it goes into the caramel. That milk chocolate's there. Weird though, this is an 8% beer. And let me tell you, it does not taste like an 8% beer. I think perhaps the sweetness has very much hidden the alcohol as well, which is good. But it can also get you into a lot of trouble. There we go. I'm still searching for that biscuit. I'm not really getting it. Let me swirl around a bit to generate some more, generate some of the carbon dioxide to come off. As you can see, that head is beautiful. It's so packed together nicely. I don't know if you can quite see it, but absolutely legendary. Really, really nice. Almost like a Guinness kind of thing. But if you zoom in, you can see the individual bubbles. Whereas on a Guinness, you wouldn't be able to see that. I'm really liking this. I think these are called Allegra or Allegra, maybe, for type glasses, the ones that sort of curl round. The other thing is, it reminds me a little bit of like a brandy style glass where it curls round and then curls back again. And that's meant to focus, pardon me, focus the aromas. So you can really get your nose in and do some proper kind of aromatic testing, shall we say. Maybe not for this beer, but for a hoppy beer that's really hoppy and lots of aromas and stuff, this style of glass will be really useful. Okay, let's go in for a final taste test. How are we doing? We've gone over the 10 minutes now, which is kind of where I usually try and aim, although most of the time I go over. So waxing lyrical especially happens when you're drinking 8% beer. Happy New Year to you all, guys. This has been Unclejona, obviously, drinking strong beers, and we've got 2 more to go, one 9%er and one 10%er. And it's a shame. I should have thought before now, but I should have thought maybe I should put these beers back into the 2022 pile, because they're part of a box set from 2022. But alas, I didn't drink them in time. So the more I go down the glass, the less full-on bitter dark chocolate smashes me in the face, and the edge is beginning to come off that kind of sickly sweet. It's a bit too much. So too much real darkness, dark chocolate, and too much lacto. But I know why they've done it. They've tried to do it to balance everything out. So you've got your bitterness, you've got your sweetness, you've got your alcohol, and all of those affect each other. Then you could talk about other things like your malts and your hops and stuff. With a beer like this, you're not going to taste the hops at all. But yeah, trying to get that bitterness versus sweetness balanced out nicely is a real bad task. Right, I am going to finish this. In fact, let me finish. I was going to say off camera, but I might as well finish it. Guys, I really hope your 2023 is a fantastic year. I've been reading people's comments on Facebook, and people are in a very positive mood, which is really cool to see. So cheers to you all. We'll definitely be doing a lot more reviews, drinking a lot more beer, and hopefully speaking to you guys. So don't forget, comments below if you want to get hold of me, or get hold of me on Facebook. Easy to do. Cheers and beers, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for another beer review.